There's a tornado right there. That's a tornado. That's a tornado right there. You need to get inside. You need to get inside. That's a tornado right there. Oh my God.
We could see a few isolated, significant tornadoes today.
This is a pretty dangerous-looking storm. It has good indications of some rotation in it.
The reason for our being on the air continuously is that one of the counties in our viewing area, Greene County, is currently under a tornado warning.
Tuscaloosa County, there is a new tornado warning which has just been issued, and that is for that one particular storm which we've been watching very carefully. So for those of you in southwest and central portions of Tuscaloosa County, that storm should be arriving within the next 15 to 30 minutes.
But there's John's position. There's the possible tornado. Of course, there's the cities of Tuscaloosa and Northport.
We have storm spotters out there which are...
Get your heads down there. We have major, I repeat, major structural damage across the road from Inglewood Baptist Church. And we need ambulances now. We've got massive damage. The new Winn-Dixie is destroyed. The new Winn-Dixie is gone.
There it is. There it is, James. Right there.
Yeah, that could be it.
All right, that could be our tornado on the ground. Look at our television right now.
This is Skyland right here. That's a large tornado as seen by our tower camera in Tuscaloosa, tower length 3340, and this will be crossing the areas mainly south of Skyland Boulevard.
We've got massive damage. Okay, Roger, we're going to get 5 ambulances rolling your way. DCH wants to have an idea of how many they're going to expect. 2,000 plus or minus a couple, but at least 2,000 initial injuries.
You could hear the roar around us, and at first I didn't know what it was. I could hear the sound before I saw the tornado. I was going, what is that sound? I looked out my passenger side, and there it was right there in the field coming across by D&G store, and we were just scared to death, you know. Didn't know if we was going to get out of it. And we looked back, and we could see it coming across the trailer park, and you could see just metal and trailers going everywhere.
There have been numerous injuries. Right now, the immediate rescue operations are over. We have numerous homes that have been damaged and destroyed. Bear Creek Trailer Park has virtually been wiped out. This is where we had 6 deaths.
I was getting a camera out to take a picture, and somebody screamed, and I looked, and in fact, it came right there. You can see it, debris up in the air. You can see a big black funnel cloud headed right this way, really fast. So I ran inside, and like I said, we put everybody over the corner, and then it hit right here. It sounded, I hate to say this, but it sounded just like a freight train, really loud. You could hear it. The place went dark. The roof got sucked off.
We heard the choo-choo train coming. They said the wind was 200 miles an hour.
To me, it was like an airplane when they get ready to take off. It's just a tremor.
And we ran in that little room right there where there's no windows. And the house started shaking, and I thought we were airborne, but we weren't.
The house just kind of like pressurized and just felt a big tremor.
We were crunched down, and we felt the house swirling and stuff flying apart. Well, that seemed like it lasted about 3 or 4 minutes. But we just lucky.
I didn't hear any glass or anything breaking, but when I got upstairs, everything was just like a war zone.
I wanted to cry and I couldn't, and I couldn't do anything.
I thought I was on my way to meet my son, who passed away.
Everything I own is gone. I found my dog dead this morning, and I was more or less worried about my dog, to tell you the truth, because he's part of the family, you know. And
something was weird. Something was there that wasn't supposed to be there. I thought it was a dog. And I walk over, and it's got ears. It's got a face. It's got blood coming out of its ears. And I start crying because I realize it's somebody. And the neighbors are out there, and they heard me crying. They said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "No." They come running over, and he sees it's there, and he checks up under my trailer. And of course, I look with him, and there is a woman up under my trailer, a half a body.
I think when I was here yesterday and I watched them pull 2 bodies out of a home, I think that's when it really hit.
I don't know that you can ever describe your feelings.
if you've never been in one of these.
I just can't believe there's a big truck sitting where my trailer was.
I woke up last night and thought it was a dream or what, you know. And I couldn't go back to sleep again. For 2-3 hours, I just kept thinking, what happened, you know? I mean, it's hard to believe.
Devastated and trying to salvage what they can out of their homes, pictures and personal things that they feel they need to get out. And there's a couple children that are in here right now that are still in a state of shock.
I just wondered where I was going to stay and what I'm going to do, like what am I going to wear and all that. How am I going to get to school and all that stuff.
It's just going to probably be a long, drawn-out process to get rebuilt and get back to normal.
Tuscaloosa County wasn't the only area to suffer storm damage. Etowah County deputies are asking everyone to stay away from Coates Bend. That's where at least 6 people were injured, 3 critically in a trailer park. The tornado ripped through the Patterson trailer park this afternoon.
We was keeping up with the TV program when it was supposed to hit, and we just watched it. It hit here at 2:42, like it said.
We were down by Canoe Creek and Rainbow Drive and seen it come over the mountain there.
I seen the trees coming apart and falling down. I just told my wife to hit the hallway.
When I was looking for a black one, but it was a white funnel cloud. And then it lifted back up, and then it undoubtedly hit over here.
It didn't last more than 3 seconds, and it was gone, along with everything else.
I'll go in order to get this one.
We've had several houses that have been destroyed. We're trying to go through our instant command at this time to get a search and rescue to go back through some of these areas and make sure that we don't have any casualties that we are unaware of at this time.
Our whole neighborhood is gone. There's nothing left in this subdivision.
The kids next door, there's 3 kids, they come and got in the house with us, and the guy across over here in another trailer, he come and got in the house with us, and Lord, this blesses, our house is still standing.
My son called on the cell phone and said, Mother, you need to get home. Your house is gone. He lives down the street from us in a trailer, and their trailer is gone. They got in the car and ran from it.
We was praying in the hallway, you know, that probably the reason our house is still standing too.
Look out 637 to 911.
We're moving some of them to First Baptist Church of Oaks Bluff. We've got the Red Cross that is going to meet with some of those, and we're going to send some to Emmanuel. We've been up here probably 4 hours at least.
Some of our neighbors, they have nothing. They have no insurance, some of them. And we're just fortunate enough that we're alive.
We're just trying to get some of our clothes, things that, you know, that we can salvage and until things get better.
Things can be replaced, but lives can't. And I just thank good Lord.
The name of this road out here in Coates Bend is Johnson Road, and the families that live out here, their name's Johnson. One of the families live out here. They've lived out here, I guess, long enough to them to name a road after them. 5 of the families live here, and every one of their houses are gone. Every family member is now pretty much homeless of the Johnsons. They lived in this small area, owned the land, had lived here all their lives, and at times like this, you think, you know, it's good to have family, but when your family's in the same situation you're in, it really kind of is devastating to take a look and see that sisters, nephews, mothers, homes are gone.
I believe in the Lord, and I believe what He can do for people.